What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Raymond Farrell with 2 L's, and I'm here with.
You already know it's your girl made in China.
Y'all already know. All right, so today we here with what would you call this?
Leftover Thanksgiving mukbang. Mukbang.
Mukbang, yeah. Yeah, I've been saying it wrong all that time because I went on somebody's page and they were saying mukbang. Mukbang.
It's mukbang, right? Yeah, I was saying mukbang.
So we got some leftover Thanksgiving food. You know you gotta have them leftovers, baby.
Yes.
It don't taste good until the next day. Or the second day.
I have some ribs, some ham, turkey, yams, stuffing, baked macaroni and cheese, and collard greens.
And I have the same thing. I got ribs. The only thing I got different is I don't have no turkey because like I told you in the last video, I'm not doing that dry turkey this year, y'all. But I got some fried chicken to replace it. I'm about to get so angry. Oh yeah, and I need some of your ham.
Oh yeah.
I ain't getting no ham.
So basically we having a story time, right?
Yeah, we're gonna do a story time today. Can you handle that first? Like, that's gonna be all in the background. In the background, that's the neighbors. The walls is really thin.
Very.
So if y'all hear any noise in the background, that's the neighbors. Don't worry about that.
Ignore it.
So, yeah. So today's story time, we're gonna be doing. So as I don't know if y'all know, did you talk about this on your page that you got a new car?
Yeah.
All right. So y'all know, Made in China has a new car.
Yeah, I did a video.
You did?
On my channel.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I talked about it briefly. You know, your girl saved up to get a new car. So basically, we're going to talk about my experience at the place that I went to purchase my car because Raymond was with me.
Right.
And I know I wasn't tripping. I'm like, am I tripping?
You definitely wasn't tripping.
So we're going to talk about that.
So let's get on into this story. All right, so it was a Friday. It was November. No, when we first went to the car lot.
It was the end of October.
November, wasn't it? It was the end of October.
I think it was. Or was it the 1st of November? I don't know, but.
Well, it was sometime the end of October, beginning of November.
Right.
We went to. First of all, so it was a car lot that we went to, but why did we want to go to that car lot to begin with?
Oh. So we wanted to go here because basically, y'all know how social media is.
Mm-hmm.
He's real big on social media. You know, I've heard
the guy who owns the car lot.
I heard nothing but good things about, you know, his lot.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, all right, maybe I should, you know, check him out and go there because they say he sell good cars. You know, he worked with you. You know, just a bunch of good stuff. So I'm like, all right. Yeah, I think I should go here, and you agreed.
Yeah, because I stayed on his page. I'm like, yo. He had so many cars. He was every day he was uploading a different car, and it came with all of these different things. The cars came with taxes and title included. That was
a
like
warranty.
that. Yeah, a warranty. He cleans the cars. He maintenance the cars. Make sure they got oil change, tune-ups, whatever it needs. It comes with all of that. So that's why I'm like, yo, you have to go here to get your car. And I was even going to go there to get another car.
Right.
I have a car now, but,
you
know, I want a newer car. So I was even thinking about going there to get, you know, a car. So, you know, me and Steph talked about it. So we both was on the same page. Definitely going to this car lot.
So, the very first day we go. The very first day we go for me to look around for some cars. Now, what I was expecting was, you know, salesman come up to you to say, hey, what you looking for? How much you trying to spend?
Right.
You know, once I throw in my price, I'm thinking he's going to say, okay, you know, let's go look over here. Let's try this out. You know, tell me different things about the car and stuff like that.
Right.
So when we went, I didn't even deal with the person that...
The owner of the lot.
The owner of the lot.
That we follow on Instagram the whole time.
Right. Which, okay, maybe he's busy, you know?
Right.
So I didn't really pay that no mind.
Let me get adjusted.
But the person that was helping me, what would you say about him?
Real quick, let's get a thumbnail. Hold your plate up like that. Yeah. Yeah, so what was you saying?
So I didn't deal with the person I thought I was gonna deal with.
Yeah, so when we got there, okay, I remember when we were walking up to the lot, I said, "Oh, Steph, there goes the guy from Instagram, the owner of the lot." Cause I was like, cause I would think you were saying like, I wonder if he even is gonna be here before we got there, and I'm like, yeah, he should be there. He's always there. So we was walking up, we seen him in the lot. Remember, I said, there he goes. So as we're walking into the lot, I thought we was gonna be greeted because he's real bubbly and over the top on Instagram. So I thought he was definitely gonna greet us and give us that same
energy
that he shows
on
on Instagram.
Yeah.
But we walked into the lot, he immediately turned around and walked away. So at first no one greeted us. We walked around and looked at a few cars for a little minute before anybody even came over.
Yeah.
Did we have to call one of them over there, or did
we
one of them? Yeah, nobody walked up to us the whole time. We were there for about a good 15 minutes, and no, we didn't even know what to do. We're walking, we see cars, we see a few that we like, and we like, okay, is anybody gonna help us? Or?
Right, I'm like, let me get somebody's attention because maybe they didn't see us. And mind you, it's not a real big lot, so you can't help but to see us. Like,
yeah,
so
yeah.
One of the guys walked over. One of the younger guys walks over, and I think I was asking him about one of the cars. But knowing the type of person I am, I get frustrated real fast. I get frustrated, and once I get frustrated, I just like, you know what? Had I went by myself, I probably would have just left.
Yeah.
So Raymond kept telling me like, yo, calm down, let's just see, I'm like, well, they're not really, I was just expecting more. So I'm like, okay, they're not the best help, so let me just point out some things, excellent price,
and
see
can
if
I
they
just
work
say
with
this?
me.
The guy that came over to help us, he was a young boy. He has a few young boys that work at his lot, and these young boys is like fresh out of high school. And they knew nothing about cars, nor the cars that was on the lot. Not only did they not know about the cars that was on their lot, but they don't know about cars, period. I can tell they knew nothing about those cars.
Nope.
Because we like, what's up with this car? How many miles do it have?
Right. Right.
I'm not sure. Everything was, I'm not really sure. Okay, so what do you want us to do with I'm not sure?
Let me call him. Like, where's he
at?
So,
we still keeping calm at this point. At this point, China's blood is boiling. And when she gets upset and frustrated, she shuts down and becomes like sarcastic. She'll start getting smart in a sarcastic way. And and if you get like that, then like nobody is being helped. You can't get nowhere. So I'm like,
just chill out.
China, just chill out.
Right.
You don't, try to, tell me what, you want to say.
Yeah, he was like,
all
right, tell me what,
Yeah.
I'm like, well, I want to know.
And I'll translate it to them, basically. So we looked at a few cars. We went back and forth.
Yeah.
Like I told you, they barely, and we winging it at this point, because we... I never been to a car lot like this, so we just winging it like, okay, this car, what do we do now?
Like, Blake, I'm like, Raymond, check the miles, lift the hood, because they not telling us nothing.
Right, so I'm popping the hood, reading the miles, reading the manual in the glove department, trying to figure out about the car.
Because they ain't telling us nothing, yo, like, nothing.
Yes. Alright, so we found the car.
Yeah, so I finally pick out a car.
Hold on, wait. Oh, yeah, go ahead. We found the car.
So I finally see a car, like, okay, cool, this is the one. I like this one. Y'all know the Impala. So I see the Impala, and then, I go for a test drive?
No. First, we was asking him how much is it. He told us the price. He didn't sound too sure about the price.
Right.
But he told us a price. We felt as if, well, when you go get a car, of course you're gonna try to get a deal.
Yeah, he talking.
So
down.
we said a lower price than what it, was. And he said, I'm not sure if the guy is gonna, take that price, but I can check.
Right.
You would think the guy would come out at this point like, okay, somebody's trying to spend money. They want to negotiate. Let me go out here and negotiate with him. Still haven't seen him. He did not show his face. So at this point, the guy, the young boy is running back and forth into the office, back out to us. Mind you, it was nobody else in this lot that needed help or he was assisting. Like, I don't know if he was piled up with paperwork in the back. I doubt it. I'll tell y'all why I think that later, but I doubt there was no paperwork being done. Like, so
Bo was just so busy, but anyway.
Yeah, so he was just so busy. So the young boy's running back, back and forth.
Right.
So boom, we get set on a price. And what happened after that? We get set on a price. Oh, we went for a test drive.
Yeah, so we go for a test drive. So I get in. You was in the car, right?
Yeah, I got in the car.
Driving.
I was in the back. You were in the driver's seat. The young boy was in the passenger seat, and I was in the back.
So we roll the windows down. We driving. So Raymond like, Steph, put some China, put some some gas on it.
Yeah, so we can fill it out.
Yeah, so we can fill the car. So I'm driving, turning. We hear like a little sound on the passenger side, right?
Yeah.
Just like a little sound, like okay, we hear something.
Yeah, it sounded like something was like maybe in the tire.
Yeah, like.
Yeah, like dragging.
Yeah, like dragging or something. So the mechanic was like, I think the mechanic, because they have a mechanic on the lot, he got in, he heard it. He was like, oh, it's such and such. All I have to do is clean it out.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, okay, cool. So y'all have enough time to do that. So by the time I come to pick the car up, it should be finished. Mind you, they had 3 weeks? They had 3 weeks.
Yeah,
to
but
do whatever.
but they promised that they was gonna fix that dragging noise in the tire.
Right.
They said, we do all of that here. He's gonna make sure y'all's good. Everything will be fixed on the car. Whatever whatever y'all hear in the tire will be fixed.
Oh.
I made sure that he said that.
Wait.
But this was the young boy saying that the owner.
Before that, remember the young boy called the owner and told him about the dragon sound, and he was like, "Well, tell her to get the other Impala."
Oh yeah, yeah.
So we like, wait, what?
So yeah, when we came back from the test drive and let them know that we heard something in the tire, so the owner suggested that you get a different car. So we like, hold up, a whole different car.
Like
we was like, if it's just because we really liked this car.
Right.
After we walked around all that time, we picked this car and you really liked it, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So he suggested a different car, and we like, hold up, a whole different car? If he said this is a minor issue, then why should we have to switch to a whole different car?
Right.
He said it's a minor issue and it's no problem
right,
fixing. It
right.
won't, cost anything. So the car that he told you to get, what did you think about that car? You didn't.
It was all right, but
it wasn't yours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it didn't even start up.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It didn't even start up.
The car didn't even. The one that he wanted her to get, we was like, okay, well, let's check it out. You know, we're open. Like.
Yeah. It didn't even start up. So I'm like, why is he suggesting this car? Is the one I want? Is it something really serious and he think I should get this or? That's
what I told the young boy. I said, well, if he want us to switch because something is seriously wrong with this or he knows something that we don't know, then let us know. Because we will switch with no problem.
And what did the young boy say? No, I think he just ain't trying to fix it.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, he got 3 weeks, so.
Yeah.
Plus, the other car he suggested wasn't even in.
So I said, ask him, is it anything major? If so, then we will switch. If not, then, we're going to stick with the car that we picked out. So he came back, he said, yeah, it's nothing, go ahead. Y'all good, y'all can pick, that car. Yep. It'll be fixed by the time y'all come and get it, which is in 3 weeks.
Yep.
So, okay, so you put a down payment on the car that day. You paid half of the money down, actually, that day. And they had time to, fix the car and everything. So, the next time we came back, did we call first? Oh, you called.
Yeah, I called
so
them.
we leave.
Yeah, we leave.
So when it was getting close to you, you know.
Yeah, when it's getting close to me to actually go pick up the car to drive off the lot with the car, I called. Hey, it's such and such. I'm calling about the Impala.
Mm-hmm.
They on the phone like, wait, the what? This who? I'm like, what? Yes, this is such and such. I put a down payment on a Impala and blah blah blah. Y'all was supposed to fix it. Such. Oh yeah, yeah. We got so many Impalas. This is what they're saying on the phone. We got so many Impalas, and I'm trying to figure out which one was yours. I'm on the phone like, what?
And that makes you so nervous knowing that you put your money down.
And they acting like they don't know who I am.
What car are you talking about?
Yeah. So I'm like, I'm thinking like, how do they keep up with people that's buying cars? Well, I technically already bought the car, but it's still in y'all lot. So like, how do y'all keep up with that? You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, was it possible that somebody else could just buy the car, being as though it's still there, and y'all don't keep tabs on it? So they're like, yeah, everything good. We'll see you when you get here.
Mm-hmm.
So that day comes that I'm supposed to go get the car. So I get there. You didn't actually go with me.
Yeah, this day I couldn't go. I had something else to do, so I couldn't go with her.
So I get there. And, wait, what's going on when I get there? Yeah, I get there. They give me my paperwork. I sign the papers. They took the stickers off.
The inspection stickers?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, the inspection stickers that was on the windshield when we test drove the car was not on the window when she went back to pick up the car. So they took the inspection stickers off of the car.
I'm like, wait, where's the stickers at? Oh, we don't do that. Da-da-da.
You got to get your own stickers.
I'm like, oh gosh, whatever. So I leaves. I drive off. And at this point, I don't hear that sound that I heard, so I'm assuming he fixed it.
Mm-hmm.
Until I think the next day, I'm like, wait, I still hear that little sound that they said they was gonna fix. And I'm like, they probably didn't even fix it because they act like they had no clue who I was when I called.
Right.
So I said, let me hit him up on Instagram. I didn't have his direct number, so I hit him up on Instagram. And I said, hey, such and such. You know, I just got the car and what was supposed to be fixed wasn't fixed. You know, can I bring the car in and get checked out? So he messaged me back saying, oh yeah, I'm sorry about the inconvenience. Yeah, just bring it in and, you know, da-da-da. So I'm like, okay, cool.
Hold up, wait, what part are you at?
I already had the car.
Alright, so where was you at?
Yeah, so I got the car. I drove off. Like I said, I still heard that sound. So I hit him up and said, hey, I don't think your mechanic fixed it because I still hear it. He said, oh, sorry about the inconvenience. Just, you know, bring the car in tomorrow. I'll see you. So I kept in contact with him all that next day. Like, hey, I'm on my way. So I drove.
Oh, that was the same day that you hit him up?
No. So, yeah, so then I'm on my way there. And I, you know, contact him and said, I'm on my way. He said, all right. I gets there. He's not there. I go in the office. I'm like, hey, is such and such here? She was like, no. Okay, where is he? Is he coming back anytime soon? I don't know. What? What do you mean you don't know? She like, let me call him. Yeah, do that.
Right.
So she gets him on the phone. She was like, he said he's going to be here in about 15, 20 minutes. Is that cool? Yes, that's fine. I'll be here.
Right.
So mind you, when I get there, it's other people there that also had issues with their car. So it's two guys that's there, and they, you know, started talking to me like, you know, what, you had issues with your car? And I'm like, yeah, nothing major, but he said he'll fix it. So, you know, cool. And the other guy was saying, you know, that his car kept overheating, and he was upset like, no, I'm not. He told me to my face that, you know, it was nothing wrong with the car, and now it's overheating.
So he lied.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what the guy was upset about. He lied straight to my face and told me there was nothing wrong with this car.
Right.
He gave him his word that nothing was wrong with the car, and comes to find out that it's overheating. The very next day.
Like, that's major.
Like, yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, you also wasn't here for this either. Like, I was so upset. So he finally gets there after about 45 minutes. Good thing I was talking to other people and the time kind of went fast. So I'm talking to other people and he finally gets there. So he gets there and he's like ignoring me or something. So he's in the office, so I walk in there and looks at him. But
Wait, first I thought he had to pray.
Oh, yeah. So when he gets there, mind you, they already said he'll be back in 15, 20 minutes, which turns
15?
into 45 minutes.
Right.
So when he gets there, they like, oh, he's here. So I'm like, all right, cool. He gets there, now he has to pray. So now he has to go somewhere and pray. So I'm like, okay, go ahead and pray.
Right.
I'm not going to stop you from praying.
Right.
But it's like, all right. So I guess he's done praying. So now I'm in the office. The other guy that was up there for issue, he was being dealt with by somebody else. And
it's crazy. Can I just say them?
What?
It's crazy because, like, the guys that was in the office at the lot saying that they had problems with their car. It's crazy because prior to us even going there, just following him on Instagram and everything, we never heard anything negative.
No.
I don't know if it's because we wasn't looking for it or we saw what we wanted to see. I don't know. But we never saw or heard anything negative about him or his cars that he sold. And your child's father actually bought two cars from him. And those cars were like, it was nothing wrong with them.
Yeah, he had good cars.
So we didn't hear anything bad.
Right.
Okay, so go ahead.
Yeah, so
the other guys was being helped.
Yeah, so the other guys was being helped by somebody else. So now I walks into the office and I'm looking at him like, I'm next. Not saying nothing, but and he knows who I am. Like, he knows what's going on. So he looks at me, but like looks through me. If you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, he looks through,
he looks
me.
right past. Like,
So I'm like, here we go with this ignorance.
Like, I see you, but I don't.
Right. So then I walk to the side, and then he talks to one of the mechanics like, oh, and she needs help. So I'm like, whatever.
I don't understand any salesman. Like, what in the world? I have never heard of nothing like this in my life. What kind of salesman acts like that? Every salesman I know, they're friendly. They greet you. They talk to you. Like, all the salesmen, I went to look for a car one time. The guy did not want to let me leave the lot without buying a car.
That's the thing. They're not letting you leave.
Even after I left, he was calling my cell phone. Like, yeah, I got this car for you. Come back. Right. The car is yours. The car is yours. And for him to act like this is just blowing my mind because it's just crazy. Number one, that's not how you act. That's not what you're selling on Instagram, on social media.
Exactly.
And number two, I just don't understand what kind of owner or businessman conduct himself in that way. Like,
yeah, it's just strange.
It's very strange.
Yeah, so he tells somebody else that I need help. So I'm like, all right, whatever. So the guy that he sent to me though was not really a mechanic either. I didn't tell you this part. He wasn't. I thought he was. So he's like, yeah, come on.
The guy that took the ride with you.
Yeah, listen. So he's like, yeah, so I'm like, okay, you can drive, so we can, Right. So the so-called mechanic is driving the car. I'm on the passenger side. So we roll the windows down and we driving. He putting some speed on it and stuff. So I'm like, you hear that little sound? He like, okay, yeah, I hear it. So I'm like, I don't know about cars. I don't know anything.
Oh, we forgot this. I didn't even tell you all that after she got the car, the very next day, not only was it the sound in the back tire, but then we started hearing other sounds in the car.
Right.
Yeah, the car was like stalling. We thought the heat had a problem for a minute.
Right.
So I was getting kind of upset. I don't know how you felt, but I was getting kind of upset because I'm like, there's no way that you worked this hard to save your money to buy this car and you leave the lot and there's all of these things wrong with it when he's telling you that there's nothing wrong with his cars.
And any little thing that is wrong, he's supposed to make sure that's good.
Right. So we left the lot. She left the lot feeling good. Like, I got a good car.
Yeah.
The little problems that it had, he fixed. Like, and for her to get home and find out that not only did he not fix the things that he said he was going to fix, but it's also more problems or issues with the car.
Yeah. So then I'm in the car with the guy, and he's like, yeah, I hear it, so I'm going to let the mechanic. I'm like, so you're not the mechanic? He's like, no. So I'm going to just, let the mechanic know. So I'm like, okay. So we goes back around. We get out the car. And then the real mechanic comes over. He gets in. Now he's driving it. And I'm telling him. And he's like, yeah, I hear this sound you're talking about. I'm going to have to keep your car and do this, that, and the third. So I'm like, okay. So when we get out the car, he was like, yeah, but go talk to such and such, which is the owner of the car lot. He's like, but go talk to him and see how he wants to do this, how he wants to arrange it. So I'm like, all right. So I walk away from him and I walk up to the owner. And again, he just looks at me and like, what he say? He said, it's just a lot going on. It's just real busy. And I'm like, so then I just turn away. And the first guy that got in the car with
Mind
me.
you, he knew that she was coming there that day. He told her, okay, when you wrote him on Instagram and told him all the issues that you're now finding in the car. And he told you, okay, bring it back in. I'll be here that day that she came. Mm-hmm. So he knew that she was on her way. And then she get there and he's telling you that, first of all, he's ignoring you.
Yeah, basically.
And then when you get his attention, he's saying, oh, it's busy right now.
Like,
so what was he saying? Basically, I can't help you?
Yeah, like, it's so busy right now. The other two guys that was there getting help was already being handled by somebody else. So he was just so busy. So then the guy walks up to me and was like, what's going on? I said, what is going on with the owner of the lot? Like, what's his problem? He was like, no, it's just a lot going on. Trying to cover up for him or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm like, no, I don't like how I'm being treated. Like, this is ridiculous. Like, the mechanic told me to talk to him.
Right.
And he's just ignoring me. Act like he just doesn't want to look at me, say anything to me, and it's just weird. And I'm like, you know what? I'm out.
That's so.
This is the crazy part, though.
Like...
It is. This is the crazy part. Remember the two guys that I told you was up there? His car kept overheating. Mm-hmm. So come to find out, because I knew the guy that he was with. Come to find out, he said, yeah, they kept his car to fix it and even gave him a car off the lot to drive until they fixed his car.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. That's why, and they take, and a lot of these car lots, they take advantage of females. Mm-hmm. I'm so mad I couldn't go back there with you that day.
Yep. But I mean,
cause listen, somebody work and spend it really buoys
like
me
I
up.
saved my heart. Yeah, the whole experience was just really shitty, but it was really shitty.
Really fun. Like, I was about to curse, but it's really messed up.
But...
And I feel as though he's a fraud. I feel as though he's misleading the people. He's, what's the word? Like, he's making his stuff seem more than what it is. Yeah. It really is.
Oh, your car come with this, that,
and even if it ain't, if it isn't, if somebody spend a couple $1,000s on a car with you, so if your car just broke down today or tomorrow, what are you supposed to take a loss? He doesn't even care to work with you, or he just blatantly ignores you. So if you buy a car from this man, he will blatantly ignore you. Like,
I want to know other people.
All of that, it was no hospitality at all.
Yeah, that's what it was. It was no hospitality at all. It was like how he is on Instagram. I saw none of that, at all.
And anybody in Philly, I won't say the name of this person. I won't say the name of this man. But, all I would say is, do not buy a car from Castor and Glenwood, and that's all I would say, because you will be asked out.
Now let me say this: no, my car is not a lemon. It still is running. It's not like it broke down and he's not doing anything. It's little things. I'm just going to have to work on myself.
And that's what I was saying. And it's not a big.
Yeah.
Thank God it's nothing major, because had it been, you would be asked out.
I would.
And that's what I'm saying. So this is your story, but imagine somebody might have a worse story than you that bought a car from him.
Right. And I always
Some
wonder.
people might have got good cars, some people might have
Yeah.
got worse.
But I always wondered, like, why little things happen at his lot that was on the news.
Yeah.
Like, what you say happened?
Somebody burnt down. Yeah, his lot was on the news before. Somebody burnt down his whole entire lot. Every car in his lot was burnt down.
I wonder why.
And then we seen again that he posted a video on his page saying that somebody bust the windows out.
Yeah.
Of a few of the cars on his lot.
And I could see how that happened.
And at the time I was thinking, because he was saying the haters, people hating,
and I'm like,
want
why
to
is
see him
people?
down.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh yeah, he is doing good. A black man, people hating. Why they do that to his
life? Right.
Like,
no
comes to find out, all of this is making sense now that it's coming full circle. Like, it's all making sense. Yeah. It's all making sense. Like, dude, you're a fraud. You're a fraud, and it's messed up. It's the holiday season, and you're taking advantage of people. And I would never come to you and buy a car, ever.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah, so you don't have a living. Thank God that it's nothing major.
Yeah,
but I feel as though you saved your money to buy that car. It was a few thousand. Mm-hmm. Why should you have to go and fix anything?
Yeah, that's my thing. Like, I shouldn't have to fix.
You have to come out your pocket. He took the stickers off, so she already had to spend more money getting her car the stickers for your car.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so. So would I go back there? Probably not. Probably not. He got to tighten up and stop lying and hire some actual people that know about cars and know how to sell cars. Yes, you know what I mean?
Because them little young boys you got in there, stop taking these young boys off the street. And I do believe in, but you not that field.
Right.
Let them clean up the, clean up your lot or something. Clean up the office.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, I mean, until then, I guess that's all the advice I got for him. Stop hiring them young boys off the street.
Yeah, and just be a man of your word. Be a man of your word.
Right, be a man of your word.
That's my whole thing. Like, ignore me and all that. Like, no, I don't have time for that. Because if you go to any other car lot, come on now, we already know how it's going to be. They're going to greet you.
Yeah.
You're leaving with a car, because they're going to make sure of it. They're going to show you around, show you some cars, ask you how much you're trying to spend. Like, they did none of that. So
that was just,
a
to me,
experience.
I feel like it was just a bad experience all around.
It was. It really was. It was like,
we got bad vibes the first day.
Yeah, bad vibes, which is so weird because
that just put a bad taste in my mouth.
Yeah.
And although it seems as though he be having good cars, I just could never take a chance on that because I know how he operates.
Right.
So,
right.
Yeah, that's not with my money. So I'd rather go somewhere else so I can feel safe and secure in buying,
Right. But yeah. So that's the end of this story time, y'all.
Yeah, so that's that. So this was one.
I do love my car, y'all. Don't get it wrong. Don't get it twisted. I love my baby. She out
her car is beautiful.
Yeah,
it's a beautiful
she is so
car,
pretty.
And
I'm
proud of you. Yes. And good job.
Like moving on.
Yeah, but that could have tarnished and it put a bad taste in your mouth. Like, it was supposed to be a happy experience, and it turned out where it's like, oh my God,
Yeah.
Like, you on edge, and you don't know.
Yeah, because I'm like, dang, now I got to text him, and is he going to, like, be open to...
All right, y'all, but listen, thank y'all for watching. This was actually, like, my first story time. Well, it was a mukbang. We always talk when we do mukbangs.
Yeah, we do. It was a mukbang.
Yeah,
story
but
time.
Usually we just go with the flow. We don't really talk about nothing. So this was like a story time. So thank y'all for watching. Please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. It's your boy Raymond Farrell with 2 L's, and
it's your girl Made in China.
And we out of here, y'all.